had several missed calls today, so I'm going to call the number back and record it in case anything exciting happens. Um, Anything personal relating to like children or that, I will edit out if I do release this as part of my testimony. So I'm looking, I already know one person called, like while I was trying to take a nap, I got several calls and then the call on my computer. So I knew probably who it was. Yep. Today is December 22nd. And I got a call at 6:46. It's now 7:21. I got a call at 3:56, 3:21, 1:51, 11:50. Oh, and I got a call yesterday too. So I'm going to call back, and I also had a call on my computer. Hey, I saw you called a lot.
Yeah, I was trying to get a hold of you. I don't know if you saw my text.
Oh, I didn't see it yet. I just sat down.
Well, what Russ doesn't have a job again.
See, and then why do I feel bad when I hear that? It's like I feel bad when I hear, people that try to
Well,
destroy me.
he was working with that contract, like he.
Yeah, well, I didn't. I appreciate that. I didn't think he did anyways, because there was some update that there was probably an attorney that was dismissed, which means they quit or were fired. So at that point, I assumed there wasn't one.
Well, no, I know the one guy died because I saw his obituary.
I know there was another name later, and that it said that name, what that person was either fired or quit.
Or maybe he tried to hire him and he didn't have the money to pay a retainer.
Yeah, maybe, but the way it was worded is it said on the internet that abbreviation is supposed to mean that they quit or were fired.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think it was, if there was no retainer, then it wouldn't show up on, is that called a DOC? It wouldn't even show up because they weren't hired.
Yeah, I understand.
So, I mean, I'm not concerned about that. I don't like to hear that people are in a bad situation.
Now tell me, are you keeping warm enough with this cold weather?
Yeah, I had went and bought some, like, warmer clothes a while back. So, I keep my house pretty cool, and then I just wear, like, jackets and things.
Yeah, so you keep it up in the, 60 or so?
I keep it at 65. And then it's not that cold when you go outside, actually, because... It could be vitamin deficiency. she doesn't eat well, and with the Crohn's disease, or her intestines cut out. But
Yeah.
but also when they try to get me and can't, then they go through withdrawal. So they need to find a new victim, and then they will get energy from that. It's like when Russ wasn't doing enough evil, his Guillain-Barré would come back, because they are actually created in a way that they have to do evil or they start like dying. Just this is horrible. I don't like it, but it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So I think I would like. It's not up to me. I can't any. The only time this ever happened, I had to go to the post office, and I have this bag that I wear around my neck, and it has my bike key in it.
Right.
And then this was a witchcraft spell used, because somebody used a witchcraft spell, and then I left this bag, and then I was already at the post office, so then and there was somebody there I saw that I recognized and talked to. They gave me a ride a couple blocks over to the soup kitchen. I had to walk back home to get my key, then walk and get my bike and come back home, and so it was a long time.
Yeah.
That's never happened before. I locked it and I didn't have my key. I'm like, oh shoot.
But you're saying you can't even use your stove because the oven door won't close?
No, someone broke it. It was. There are other things that have happened. Is I have been under attack, and you know this very well. So.
You have that toaster oven thing, right?
Yeah, but I don't even need it because everything that happened, I was supposed to go to the soup kitchen, and it took a lot of things happening, or I would not have gone. I would not feel right going if I didn't need to, right? So it was all on purpose, and evil people did things to my stove, and that was also, God allowed it because I was supposed to go to the soup kitchen later. Like, I'm supposed to go here, and then there's other places I'm supposed to go to.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't have happened.
So, one thing I noticed too when I was up there, that if you get your van operating, you're going to have to get your license updated, because I saw that sticker.
I said, I'm not allowed. God won't allow it, or the devils attack me, and they won't fix it.
Or is that...
we actually, like, this isn't our real life here, is that we actually live forever, and then we come to Earth for a while. So you don't have anything to worry about. And the time that you're going to die is already planned, but you have exit points if you want to quit early. So that's already decided before you even come here.
Some money and then pay for your schooling. And we told her that she doesn't need to be waiting. We'll help her, and she can get grants, and she can get financial assistance. Because the last thing we would want is for her to 6 months from now not having done anything, you know.
Well, but this is also another attempt to cause trouble here, because he's not going to get any money from me. I
understand that without a job, how's he going to get a loan to pay you off? So it's going to force the sale of the house. So where does he go? I figure he'd go over to live with his new wife. And Nicole, I keep telling her that she always has a place to live with me until she gets on her feet. So, I don't know.
Well, she's probably under a spell, too. I remember, she had to sell out. So, she's in a different type of situation. And she's probably, if she is eating or drinking certain food there, I know that that can be tampered with. And not things that will kill you necessarily, but things with spells on it. So, see, this is the thing to make, so she can go to school and so it's my fault if he loses the case, and then she can't go to school. You see, the psychology here is very obvious.
They've applied for a grant for her to go to school.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how that turns out, and hopefully she'll get a grant to start her schooling. May not even need her dad to do anything.
Well, yeah, but here's let me tell you just, you do see how obvious that is, right? That like, then if he loses, then it's my fault she doesn't get an education. You see that, right? It's very obvious, right?
Well, no, I understand that. That's what he would tell her, yeah.
Well, but also...
The other thing is, telling her he's got to pay for her education is a way to keep her in his corner while the trial is going on.
Yeah, but also to keep her stagnated. This is what the Kingdom of Darkness does. They also delay and prevent people from doing things they're supposed to do. So if you look at what's going on, she's under the spell and witchcraft is being used against her. So it's nothing, like, I can't do anything about it. I could break her out of it, but then every time I saw her again, I'd have to do it again. I can't do that. I live here. And God has allowed this because I'm supposed to be alone right now. And maybe we'll reconcile at some point in the future. But what's...
I'm not
just like the country being restored and healthcare being restored, the corruption needs to be rooted out first, and it needs to be destroyed. Otherwise, they'll remain in power, and the system will never be fixed. It will always be corrupted. So that's what's happening now. And people come against me, they get caught, and then they get justice. And then after the judgment, we get restored. And so everything that has been taken or done to me is going to be restored many times over. So I'm going to be in a great situation. But
I hope you're right.
so you don't, and you're not allowed to worry about me, but I want to say, because you were right, is that clearly you can see Russ is not going to get any money from me. He might get some money from the sale of the house, but the thing is, he's probably already in debt. He probably might already have a loan. I don't know if he's went on a vacation. I don't know if he spent a lot of money on her already. He might already have a loan.
I think their trip, their honeymoon trip to Europe, was probably financed by all over him about it. He started to pay her back, so he sent her 3 checks so far of $500 each.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying. Yes, there's a trip, but they're probably going to eat, doing things, and buying gifts. He's probably in more debt. So he could get money from the sale of a house, but I would be, and I don't think about this, but we're on the phone now. He's probably going to use it all up quickly, though, and it'll be gone.
I don't think she is either. I don't think she is either.
She's
But
not.
Said she would pay for a quarter of her education, and I said, if it went well, I'd pay for the second quarter of her education, and she could keep applying for grants and whatever to keep her education going.
Yeah, but see,
anyway,
she.
we'll see how things turn out.
Yeah, what I would say is one time, this is after we had separated and I was staying at the house, and my coffee had a sedative placed in it, but I didn't, I took it like a half hour later. I suspected this anyways, but like God shows me what happens, and so then I passed out when we got back from the grocery store. I woke up quickly because apparently God woke me up, or I had a tolerance at this point. I saw him taking the new food from Trader Joe's, the frozen food. He had unsealed it, was doing something, and was resealing it so you couldn't tell it was open. And they put witchcraft spells in this stuff. To make people think, like, this is to make people like you, to make people think certain things about you, like it's brainwashing. They do witchcraft spells. And they make potions, and they put it into the food and seal it up so you can't even tell. So I didn't realize. I was shown this after, because I wasn't allowed to see any of this during most of the relationship until the end. And then God showed me, because I was supposed to have my 40 years in the wilderness or something.
Oh,